Okay, so let's get one thing straight. The sun sign isn't who you are. It's who you're becoming if you have the courage to live your soul's creative intention. In evolutionary astrology, the sun is not your personality. It's your core creative mission. It's the radiant center your soul chose to grow into, not something you're born fully expressing. The sun represents the conscious ego, not in the distorted sense, but as the vehicle for your soul's solar mission. The soul evolves by becoming increasingly self-aware of its choices, desires, and evolutionary lessons. And the sun? That's the place where you learn to activate conscious will, where you're meant to show up, create, and become the fire itself. So what does this mean? What does your sun really mean in evolutionary terms? Well, the sun is the center of your becoming. And it represents, number one, your core identity structure. Number two, the way your soul expresses its life purpose through creative will. And then third, it's really the journey toward self-actualization and conscious choice making. Now, wherever the sun sits in your chart, you aren't that yet, but you are becoming it. It's not about being your sun sign. You know, people will say, I don't feel like my sun sign. Well, good, because you're not supposed to feel like it. You're supposed to grow into it. That is the work of a lifetime. Your sun sign, it's not your vibe. It's your soul's command. Now, the moon, that is going to reflect your past in part. The rising sign, that's going to shape your interface with the world. The rising sign is your instincts. But the sun is what you came here to ignite. It's not the costume, it's the flame beneath it. So to read the sun like an evolutionary astrologer, here's what you want to look at. You want to look at the sign that the sun is in. That's the archetype in which the soul intends to evolve creatively and evolve its own creative will. Then you want to look at the house. That's the area of life experience the soul is using to actualize this growth. Then look at the aspects. These are the karmic challenges that are going to create opportunities and are going to shape the expression of your solar identity. You know, the sun, it really reflects the evolutionary necessity to become consciously aligned with the soul's purpose. It's the field where self-knowledge leads to self-actualization. So why is it so important? Well, many people live from their moon. This is their emotional security, your past, your reactive self, or, you know, they live from the south node. This is habits, karma, it's karmic residue, this is comfort. But the sun is where the soul chooses to act consciously, to bring life force into new forms of experience. And unless you're doing that, you're orbiting someone else's gravity. Now, how do you want to work with the sun? Well, first you want to acknowledge your sun sign as your training ground. You're not there yet, but you are becoming it, and one day you will be. You want to use the sun to center your life choices. Ask yourself, does this reflect my core creative will? And then you want to balance your chart through your sun. Let it intrigue the moon, the nodes, the ascendant. Commit to being solar, even when it's uncomfortable. Actually, especially when it's uncomfortable. Your sun sign is not a label, it's a light. It is a flame your soul placed at the center of your life, not to decorate your chart, but to guide your evolution. And when you stop dimming it and you start becoming it, that's when your life begins to burn with purpose. So I want to know, what's your sun sign? And do you feel like it yet? Drop your sign in the comments and tell me, is it your vibe? Is it your edge? Or is it your soul in progress? And you know what? Tag a friend who's still blaming Mercury retrograde instead of owning their sun sign. Light up the comments, and you know what? Solar flares, they're totally welcome. Thank you for watching. Sat Nam.